Hi, I be Scott.
And I be Lori.
And we be RVin.
Thank you for joining us today. Before we get to the main part of the video, I have a tragedy to report. Our coffee pot broke.
No, you broke the coffee pot.
Our Keurig, this is the piece here. After, I think we had it 8 years, 5 years. Keurig, come on, really? It's not like we use it every day. Oh wait, we do. Okay, it's not like we use it all day. Alright, we do. But Keurig, really, it broke. Come on. We each got 1 cup of coffee. There was wailing, there was gnashing of teeth, there was pandemonium. But after we had a couple tranquilizers, took a deep breath, we were able to order the part to fix it. Now, this is Monday. It won't be here till Friday. So there was a brief episode of panic, but then we remember we like thrift stores. So I embarked on a mission to find a coffee pot. At least a little one to get us through this trying time. And you might be able to hear it perking in the background. Babe, would you spin the camera and show them our new addition? And there it is. That is our new addition. Okay? So, and then I had to make an emergency wire run just to get us through until we made sure the coffee pot was clean and worked. See how traumatizing it is? That was the wrong side. Now, having got that off my chest, it's time for the meat and potatoes, if you will, because there is meat and potatoes in the dog food.
Hi everybody, so on today's episode I wanted to show you my homemade dog food. We started doing dog food homemade a couple of years back after we had 2 of our dogs die of cancer. I believe personally it's the dry dog food, all the recalls and the garbage that they put in it, so I decided to research and look into homemade dog food. There's a bunch of different recipes out there. You can go online and look. But before you do any of that, talk to your veterinarian and see if a homemade diet is okay for your dogs. We talked to ours. She's happy with what we're doing. We changed it a little bit because we were still adding dry dog food, especially for Thor because he's so big. But after more research, and my son's girlfriend Sarah called me and said that our dog food was on the recall list because of pesticides that were in the dog food from the, quote, vegetables that they were using. So now we decided no more dry dog food at all. So I wanted to show you a quick recipe that I make for my dogs in my Instant Pot, which makes it super, super easy. And I'll start now by showing you the ingredients that I use. So I use like a medium-sized sweet potato, a bag of green beans. The vet said this is good to use to help fill them up. I use instant brown rice, the whole box. I put in coconut oil, about 2 tablespoons full, to give them more fat in their diet. I also cook whole chickens in the Instant Pot. They take about 23 to 25 minutes, 6 minutes per pound. And then I use the liquid from that because it has the fat. I cook it with the skin on to help cook the rice. And then baby carrots. I know you don't need to use baby carrots. You can use regular carrots and peel them. But what can I say? I'm lazy. So I use baby carrots. And then I just read up that celery is really good for dogs. So I'm going to put that in this batch that I'm making. So I'm going to cut this all up and then I'll come back and I'll show you what I do. Okay, so here's everything all cut up. First thing I do is I take my green beans and put them in the Instant Pot. Then I take all my cut up vegetables, my sweet potatoes, my celery, my carrots, and I leave the chicken out because it was frozen and it's already cooked, so it doesn't need to be cooked again. So I just put these in here. Like you see. Then I put in two good size tablespoons of coconut oil. It's good for their skin, it's good for their coat, adds a little bit more fat. There's anti-inflammatory properties in here. There's also, coconut oil is good for repelling fleas. You can either put it on their coat a little bit, rub it in, and then give them a brush. And then if you put too much on, you just do a little bit of soap and water and wipe it off. But it's good for their coat, and it also helps them from not stinking. That's coconut oil. It's an amazing, amazing thing. We eat it every day. Also, so there it is. You can see what it looks like. And then you just put the lid on. Make sure the little thingy's in the center so it builds up pressure. Hit manual. And I time it for 14 minutes to make sure the rice and all the vegetables get cooked. And that's all you do. And then it'll start all on its own. So there's okay, so there she is. There is the dog food in the Instant Pot. And you can see all the vegetables in there.
Real live doggy goodness right there.
So after that's done, I take my chicken that's already cooked. And I just cut it up a little bit. And put it in. So I get about 6 bags of chicken from 2 whole chickens after I debone it and take the meat off. And then I just put them in Ziploc baggies and put them in the freezer, and then when I'm ready to make dog food I pull one out, and there you have it. And then I just take my container once it cools off a little bit, put it in there, put the lid on, and keep it in the refrigerator. It lasts about a week. Not for us, because Thor is gigantor. Thor is gigantic is what I'm trying to say. And there it is. You know where all your ingredients come from. You know it's fresh. There's no chemicals in it, as far as you know. And it's good for them. So there you have it. There you have it. Homemade dog food. Our way. If you decide you don't want to do homemade dog food, that's totally up to you. This is just something that we do. We like doing it for our dogs. We're doing everything we can to keep them healthy. And also, I went to tell you that you can also use the canned green beans or the canned carrots, because we're in the RV and sometimes we might be really far from the store, or I run out. So I just keep a few cans of these vegetables in the pantry, and then I have it. So it works out really, really great in a pinch, or if I need to, make something up real quick for them to eat. If I, didn't have time to do the Instant Pot, I can cook up some rice, throw some canned vegetables in it and some meat, and there you go. So that's it. So if you make homemade dog food at your house, I'd love to hear what the ingredients or recipes that you have. So if you could please leave them down in the comments, I'd really appreciate it.
So I'd like to say, for those of you that came for the tragedy and stayed for the dog food, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe below. Click the notification bell.
God bless, be safe, and keep RVing.